Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And he shoots! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Well, that's well seen too. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he's straight offside. Oh, not quite. Now, can they get him away? And it's Camavinga.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rodrigo receives it in a wide position. Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Look at the space here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has been cut short. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Saliba clears it away. And here's Mbappe. Shot at goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just off target.
Mbappe could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodrigo. Valverde. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior purring through the gear. Chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chouameni, Koundé, Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thuram is onto this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. And Rodrigo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Threads one in. Thuram. Camavinga crosses it in. Valverde. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Dembele looking to add to his goal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Conte played into space. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's gone loose. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Thuram. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodrigo. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. What a throw in. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Skims one in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's made its way to him. Tchouaméni knocks it into space. Thuram gets into a good position. Bellingham. Tchouaméni looking tidy in possession here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's really well cleared. Upamecano. And it's Camavinga. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. Great vision. Camavinga opts to play it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Bellingham. Rodrigo picks it up out wide. And it's Valverde. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero
This
10.
looks like a more than
Numero
decent
9.
chance to strike.
Numero 6.
So, to pass or to shoot? That is his
Il
question.
numero 24. Il numero 12. Il numero 14. Cambio di giocatori.
Terrific save by Manuel. And he was quick to react. Do it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. Decent chance! They've scored! And the comeback is complete.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
France making consecutive changes here.
Numero 26.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Courtois clears. That has not gone well. And they've got rid.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Great ball, and he's in here. So close to drawing level.
Colomwani clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's in space and looking for options. Rabiot plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Passes short and sharp. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba. And here's Fofana. Dembele, brilliantly cut out. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold, Brahim Diaz. And time is up. France illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. And as you can see, we've already started here. Looking for the run. Dembele! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's a throw-in. And here's Brahim Diaz. That's good play. Valverde. Driving through the middle. France leading here. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good ball, good take. Rodrigo!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's played it in low. And that has earned a has a shot! Thuram. Dembele has found the net here, of course. Now that looks a decent ball. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rudiger. It's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's Diaz. Now Mbappe. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Thuram. Camavinga. It's played through for him. Thuram.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's a little off target. And he was quick to react. Valverde. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Rodrigo. Distributed tidily. And that's played in low. And he's there to get it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni. Oh, what a ball! Now this could be a chance. Well read. And the danger is averted. Conte. Now Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tchouaméni. Dembele. A probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe opts to play it back. Hangs one in. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior. Oh, right place, right time. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the counter-attack is on for France. And claimed it back swiftly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. France carrying a one-goal lead. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Camavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe is on his... And the shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! And that's definitely not his best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
80.113 spettatori.
Oh, super find. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely shaped ball. Some really good ball movement. Valverde. Madrid finding their passes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked it up out wide. Thuram receives it in a wide position. Chouameni. And the counter is on. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram. And it's Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Thuram. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 22. Numero 6. Numero 25. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24. Il numero 15. Il numero 3.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Il numero 26. Attenzione, una
Thuram.
sostituzione.
Oh, good take in a good area. That's been drilled in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes for a shot! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place.
Great chance! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Thuram. That is a brilliant interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
The final 5 minutes. Elise. And it's Doué. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
The referee has given a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
He's having a go. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Il quarto uomo indica
Now it's
4 minuti
Mbappe.
di recupero.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Chouameni into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Thuram. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Could be danger here. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We have already started here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a cute ball. Mbappe is onto this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Deftly away. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tchouaméni. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Tchouaméni. Dembele. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. Shot could be on. Rudiger.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's delightful. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Valverde cuts out the pass. Chouameni.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, played right into his path. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Bellingham, played back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with the corner. They're first. Rodrigo tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Valverde. Bellingham. Quality ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. And here's Bellingham. Goes for a shot! Against the crossbar. Tries to get it clear. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball, good take. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Koundé cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. It's a searching pass. You can run onto that. Alexander-Arnold. That's Rudiger. Crunching tackle. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots!
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Valverde. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. And he's in on goal! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Saliba with the clearance. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Rudiger gets over and intercepts.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Quarter
è
of an
di
hour into the second half.
80.953 spettatori.
Oh, looks a good one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24, il numero 12. Attenzione.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goulart has got himself a free kick. And it's made its way to him. Goulart receives it in a wide position. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Brahim Diaz. And it's Alaba. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
This looks promising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brahim Diaz receives it in a good position here. Tchouaméni. And the counter-attack is on for France. That's good vision. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He scored! Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France are in front now. The game's only got... Colomwani! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Brahim Diaz. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero
So
6,
this to restore parity.
Numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Il numero 19.
So close to drawing level.
15.
Mbappe really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Very much into the last knockings. Hernandez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Colin played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Saliba.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! He has done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question...
Tries a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
France take what looks to be a and that is as far as it goes. France pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.